What's up, y'all? This is Franchise Play with a NBA 2K15 update. Yes, today it happened during a live stream. It was confirmed that crew mode, the real crew mode, not the fake crew mode that was promised last year, didn't come through. The real crew mode is dropping on PS3 and Xbox 360. Now that's a little bit peculiar. I'll get into a little bit more of that later on, but let's talk a little bit about what this mode is going to entail. This version, we already know what it used to have, but this is what it's going to have now. Full 5-on-5, full NBA rules on a hardwood floor, so not like the whole blacktop thing. Even though that blacktop thing is available, you'll be able to customize your jerseys and logos. That team logo, who's ever at home, will be in the middle of the floor, hold 9. You see that there on the screen with the screenshots that we have available. You will be able to play with 3, 4, or 5 players. Your crew mode team is going to be based on an NBA team. So you might start off based on the Lakers, and say for instance you got 3 human guys playing, and you guys choose to be the point guard, the shooting guard, and the small forward. So the computer will then select the team's power forward and center. So you'll be 3 guys, my player guys or whatever, and Carlos Boozer and Jordan Hill, more or less. You can do 3-on-3 half-court blacktop matches are also available, and you can select NBA rules 5 vs 5 on the blacktop as well. So that's pretty much it. Also you'll also have team playbooks, and leaderboards themselves are also in as well. So now let's look at the screenshots. Some of the first thing that you see is that the court is bigger, it's wider, which almost kind of looks like a different game because of how wide the court is. But I'm assuming this is probably being done because people were having a hard time with, spacing, and because, guys kind of run into the same spots all the time. This is kind of done to kind of alleviate some of that issue, and it'll probably end up leading to a better gaming experience for guys who are playing. But that's that. Now, there's a few other things to look at. Now, this particular team that you see here is probably based on the Lakers. LD2K probably did it. That's why you get the Laker colors, even though he went with like a grizzly bear kind of a logo, right? Now, you're looking at this. Now, look at this picture coming up here. It looks like this other team the Kobe Bryant team is playing against could be a team based on the old school Golden State Warriors. Why do I say that? Because that is probably Mitch Richmond. Even though, I mean, I don't know about you, I'm so spoiled with PS4 and Xbox One graphics. I'm looking at this and I'm kind of like, ugh. But if you go back and play NBA 2K14 on Xbox 360, it'll take you about 10 minutes, but then you'll realize this game plays pretty tight too. So for people who are only still only have a PS3 or an Xbox 360, this should be great news, because one of the most desired features in the whole NBA 2K universe is coming back, right? So that's one cool thing. Now let's talk a little bit about this bit of information that dropped that said that the game is only going to be, or this mode is only going to be on PS3 or Xbox 360. I'm not sure why Jeremy Lin is looking like he's going to Mr. Olympia contest here, but he's pretty big. But at any rate, yes, it's only going to be on PS3 and Xbox 360. It's two ways you can look at that. I'm going to give you the first version, which is something that I don't think is going to happen, but hey, we'll see. Is it that 2K servers are so shaky that this is the reason why they did away with crew to begin with, is because the dependability of the servers was kind of so up and down. So perhaps they didn't want to take that risk again. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Perhaps there's just not a lot of confidence that it would work out on the PS4 and Xbox One. Maybe that's the case. I don't really believe that. I really don't believe that's not what I think is going to happen. What I think it is because there are plans for something that is bigger and better than crew. So the crew elements themselves will probably be available for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but there's going to be something else added to it that is looked at as crew to the next level. So We know the park is coming back, so it's probably going to incorporate something with that as well. But I'm thinking something pretty big is coming, and I'm going to tell you one of the big reasons to believe that is because simply having the graphical edge or the visual excellence edge over NBA Live is pretty much kind of going away. Now you might think, like I thought, a few of the faces still look better on 2K14 than the facial renders we saw for NBA Live 15 already, but it's not going to be a big enough gap from a graphics standpoint to lean on that only. 2K is going to have to really bring it, tighten it up, the gameplay, and with these types of special modes to make it where this is truly the best basketball game that people can, that people have to buy. So right about now, when Live steps into the real next generation of, game development, this is the time where 2K has to try to reaffirm their hold on the title as the best virtual basketball game out there. So we'll see what happens. Look for more information probably on the next gen version, as well as a trailer coming up. I believe it's next week. When that drops, I'll have some reaction to that as well. In the meantime, thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, follow, like, of course, and check out these two videos as well if you've liked what you've seen from this video. Thanks for watching, and God bless.